Hey everybody, good evening. Welcome to the stream. It's me, Digi. We are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we are about to do another BizJet flight on a another unofficially official series. We're going to be ferrying some folks from Mountain Empire Airport to State College Airport. We're going to be flying out of North Carolina and flying into Pennsylvania. Um, I've been on a BizJet kick for the past, I think, few flights, actually more than a week at this point, and it's actually been quite enjoyable. I have been enjoying the opportunity to, well, of course, get back to flying with flight stick and throttle, and I've also been enjoying the opportunity to go places that I don't usually go to. So I have been flying into and out of smaller and smaller airports. I haven't gone like purely municipal yet, but these are probably going to be as close as you get to them, or at least as close as I'm going to get to them for a little while. We are going to be flying the Phenom 100 on VATSIM because we've got some coverage tonight, and I figured, you know what, might as well give us a shot again because I kind of do like flying on VATSIM, and I enjoy the opportunity to get up in the virtual skies. Now, let's just do a quick check of this place in case you haven't seen it. This is the Mountain Empire Airport KMKJ. This is available through flightsim.to, and the FBO looks absolutely outstanding. This is seriously making me want to raise the level of my scenery dev game. And this person even put in custom automobile models and even went so far as to, put the airport signage outside the airport, and on the highway which borders the airport, which I think is I-81, you're also going to have signage as well. This is absolutely fantastic. Like I said, we don't have anybody at the airport but us, and we're going to be flying to State College where we might see some traffic. I'm not expecting any, but we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, let's get this bird started and get underway. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. Let me set myself up so I can see this a little bit better. I don't know if I will be able to, though. That's the problem. So, we're there's a lot of stuff swirling around me right now, so I'm not expecting to get all this down pat. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I won't. But again, one step at a time. Okay, I am flying the Cockspur Phenom 100, one of the best BizJet purchases I ever made on for FS 2020. I think the only business BizJet purchase I made for FS 2020, and it's actually an incredibly nice plane. Let's go ahead and get the GPU on, and I'm pretty sure I have my parking brake already set. So let's go ahead and turn on the GPU. Also get some cabin uplighting while my friends in the back get settled. And I'm going to turn the nav lights on, and we're going to get our numbers settled for today's flight. Today we're flying as November 65320 Zulu. Bleh. November 6532 Zulu, and we are taking 1,737 pounds of block fuel and 1,150 pounds of payload with us to State College. So 1,150 pounds, give or take a pound, is about as close as I'm going to get to an accurate reading there, and 1,737 pounds of fuel. So I'll take a little bit extra for the taxi out, and that should do it. So we've got this. Let's go ahead and set the flight up. And again, flight plan. We're going to get started. Origin is Mountain Empire in Marion. And we're going to be taking off on runway Which runway? Runway 26. So we're going to be taking off to the west. Runway 26 selected. And then destination is going to be Kilo Uniform November Victor, which is State College. So we'll be landing on runway 24. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Navigraph charts for the flight plan. What's my browser window actually look like? I haven't shared that in a long time. Can I even see that? Yeah, I should be able to. Stand by. Gotta fix that. There we go, Navigraph charts and blammo. All right. That's good enough. You guys should be able to see that. All right, so on charts.navigraph.com, we're going to be flying from Kilo Mike, Kilo Juliet, which is where we're at, to Kilo Uniform November Victor. This is the airport, 26 is right there. Magnetic deviation is 259er. Current weather, or at least the weather the last time that we checked, let's see, winds are 290 clear, temperature's 3, dew points -12, and the altimeter is 3013. And that's good enough. I wonder why I wanted to look at that. Oh, because I wanted to look at the waypoints. Duh. All right. We'll tell you what, we're going to put in for the ILS 24, and then we're going to see what waypoints are left over, and then we're going to punch those in. So let's put that away for now. All right. So when we pick the ILS approach, I need to go to the procedure page, select the approach, and then we're going to pick ILS 24. We're probably going to do, what are we going to do actually? We're going to be going in from, I think from Huckset, but they'll probably have me doing vectors, so I should probably get ready to do vectors. Minimums at the airport are going to be 1,418 feet. And it's not going to take that long to get up there. Once we get that set, we should be able to finish the rest of the flight plan. And then once we get that done, we can finish the rest of the setup. So 1420 is good enough, and that's good because it was 1418. And that's it. So we're going to load this flight plan. We're going to load this for the flight plan, excuse me. And that means from Huckset, we're going to be coming into the approach, which means we have a whole bunch of waypoints to follow. So I'm going to take a look at these lines and see which jetways we're taking. So Quebec 103 from Danco. So let's put in Danco. And then from Danco, we're going to be going to Asbury. I don't know if this thing takes jetways, so I don't care if I have to put the waypoints in by hand. From Asbury, we're going to be going to Oakley and Perry. What was that? P-E-R-R-I. Papa Echo Romeo Romeo India. Okay, so after Perry, there's Perks and Ricks. Perks and Ricks. After Ricks, we go to MNEM, and then we go to Psycho and Papa Sierra Bravo, which is Phillipsburg. And then Phillipsburg VOR. Okay, so there is the quite literal flight plan. Let's clear that out. Don't need to do that. Zoom out on the range and let's see if I can actually see the flight plan. Why can't I see the flight plan? It's a little weird. Oh, duh, because I was looking at the plan. Why isn't this finished? Origin, Danco, yeah, I think we're good now. Okay, this is a little strange. Okay, okay, good, good. I probably have to zoom back in because I zoomed out so far. Okay, that's still a problem. Am I gonna have to cancel going on VATSIM because my flight plan doesn't want to work all of a sudden? Hang on. Right. We're leaving runway 26. We're going direct Danco. Wait a minute. Did I forget to turn on my transponder? Let's see. What's my code? My code's supposed to be 5717. 5717. So 5717. So we should be squawking Mode Charlie at this point, and we are. So why? What in the world? Why does this suddenly not want to work? Did I break something? Oh wait, hold on, hold on, hold on. That might be why. Batteries and generators weren't on and generators weren't set to auto. Let's finish getting set up first. Let's see, Pax auto, oxygen's coming on, bus ties to auto. Gave me fuel pumps to auto, passenger signs, ELT to armed, hydraulic pumps auto, ADS AOE auto, window heats on. That should probably fix my issue. Also, I want to make sure my localizers are set for the ILS approach. We're taking, again, 2.4, and this is going to be 111.7 at 244. One 111.7 at 244. Okay, and actually that's pretty close. So 244, and then we're going to hit the other CDI, which again is 111.7 at 244. Okay, so we got the localizer set. That's fine. And GPS should be set as long as this actually works. Again, no idea why it's not. So select arrival, select departure. There's no departure for Mountain Empire. And that's it. That's it. We should be fine now. The thing that kind of bothers me is that we're not actually getting the flight plan to line up from where we are. But it's probably because of this. So let's fix that. Let's go direct Danco. since that's where we're going to be going. And there we go. I think that was the problem. Or even, direct runway. It's okay. Okay, there we go. So we're going direct runway 26. There's the line. There we are. Sweet. Cool. So we'll keep it maxed out to, I'm going to say 25 nautical miles for the map. And now we have the map. So with the flight plan in place, what are we going to be cruising at today? We're going to be cruising at, what did my flight plan say? 39,000 feet. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alt cell. 39,000 feet set, and flight level change is going to be 170 knots, but apparently it's not set right now. That's fine. We'll take it as it comes. Okay. And again, minimums are going to be 1,420 feet for our arrival at State College. Yeah, sorry about that. Apparently I forgot that I don't know, I guess I potentially activated the approach for State College, which is why I couldn't actually get the other waypoints to line up. So there we go. Okay. That is the set. No wind data because we haven't taken off yet. And let's get the flight director and the yaw dampers on. And I think that should do it. I think that should do it. Let's also do a quick check. Annunciator lights. I see them. None up here. Let's get the upwash taken care of. And I think we're fine.
Fire. Fire. Stall. Stall.
Okay, I think that's good. Ignition switches to auto, and we will get pressure automated, bleeds both, and again, ADS-AOA hydraulic pumps are auto, window heats are on, fuel pumps are auto, and pack signs are seatbelts. So we're going to have a very long taxi. We're going to be getting out of here momentarily. And before we do that, of course, I'm going to want to make sure I am on a CTAF frequency for... No AIP data was returned for Mountain View, Mountain Empire. So we're going to make sure we set it to, I guess, Unicom then. All right, where's my frequencies? 122.8 is going to be the way we go. Yep, and that's fine. Again, nobody's here, and an extremely short taxi to the runway, so let's go ahead and get underway. And we'll be on our way. All right, what am I missing? I shouldn't be missing anything. Mountain Empire traffic, good evening. November 6532 Zulu Embraer Phenom 100, departing the terminal ramp on runway 26, Mountain Empire traffic. Okay, so, kind of boastful of me to say I haven't even turned on the engines yet. Fortunately, this plane starts up pretty quick. So we're going to get rid of the GPU, and we're going to start up engine number 2. It's probably going to get really loud. Okay. Let's do engine number 1. And give me flaps. I'm going to say flaps setting 2 for departure. Probably pitch trim 7. There we go. There's engine number 1 cooling off. We are good. Let's go ahead and get on our way. We should be set. Nobody coming or going. We're good. Okay. Altimeter's calibrated. Taxi lights are on. All right. Full left, full right. Let me just move something out of the way here. Full forward, full back. Full left rudder, full right rudder. We're good. And again, Mountain Empire traffic, November 6532 Zulu, departing runway 26, Mountain Empire traffic. Parking brakes released. We are altitude reporting. We should be good. All right, let's hit it. This is a runway with a pretty pronounced slope, so we're going to need a good bunch of go juice. All right. Stable. Max thrust. Let's go. Power set. Airspeed is alive. Right down the middle's nice. Stingy. Come on. 80 knots. Actually, yeah, it did kind of stop for a moment. We're going up the hill. No utter rush to get off the ground, but we will want to be wheels up by the time we get to the end of the runway, of course. And uppies. All right. Positive rate gear up. Give me flaps 1, please. Let's do a sloping left turn. A little bit of slip on the turn, that's fine. Let's add some trim in for some easy back pressure. Not a whole lot, just a bit. Mountain Empire traffic, number 6532 Zulu is turning left crosswind and departing direct Danko, Mountain Empire traffic. And there we go. Let's level off. And go flaps up. Laps are up. Alright, let's go autopilot, nav, and we'll do flight level change at about 180 knots. Off we go. I don't see any traffic in the immediate vicinity, and if I check, there's no traffic here either. I'm expecting to get a beep 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 once I get to Danco or once I get close. And we should be hooking up with the yeah, there we go. GPS is tuning in. Actually, you know what? Let's go 170 knots on the climb. And that should get us up to our flight level in like another 15-20 minutes. The Phenom 100 uses FADEC technology, so you're not going to get auto throttle, but I can use VNAV to my advantage on the climb. Yeah, I think it kind of sort of works the same way on descent, I think. Dogan, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. We're in the Phenom 100. We're on our way to State College with some guests in the back, ferrying some VIPs over to State College, PA. So we are enjoying some time in the Embraer, one of my favorite planes, and this was the plane that I learned how to fly VATSIM in. We'll see how well I do tonight. Not too much traffic where I'm headed, but I will be talking to, I think, at least DC and New York centers. Oh, excuse me, DC and Cleveland Center and New York Center. So we're gonna have a time. Also gonna go ahead and take some bite out of the noise, just enough. Hope you're well, my friend. I'm still waiting on an answer from the the interview that I went on recently for a new position. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be an answer tomorrow, next week, whatever. Well, let me think. Viper could mean one of two things. Viper could mean like a block, C or D, F-16 or whatever block they use nowadays. It can also mean the Viper, like single seat or like, two-passenger fighter jet looking thing, which I actually had for X-Plane 11, and that I enjoyed flying that, even though I only flew it like once on stream. It was really interesting. Yeah, I could certainly use some good news for sure. That's for sure. But, I mean, like, even though stuff's been very busy for me, not all is like absolutely horrible. I've been working on this project at work that's actually turned into a bit interesting exercise in how to actually do work and stuff. So that's not bad. I'm okay with that. And I've got some incoming family time this weekend, which is great. And then I don't know. I don't know. If the opportunity comes through, then I am probably going to look it over and see whether or not it's worth the take. Yeah, the Charlie. I like the single seat and the extra gas. Just wish it was the Block 50, not the 52. Differences between blocks, that's definitely not in my wheelhouse, but I'm a huge F-16 fan, so you're not wrong to want it. You're not wrong. All right, we're pretty close. Let's see. DC Center is going to be 133725. How close am I? I'm like about 10 nautical miles from the border. Block 50 has a GE motor, which I prefer, and 52 has a Pratt. Okay, okay. I mean, we know GE engines are punchy. The 777 taught us that. But putting a GE engine on an F-16 the size of a 777 is going to make it look, you know, big. Okay, we just crossed Danco, or we're going to be coming up on Danco, which means we're going to be imminently close to DC Center. Wouldn't care for the weight and drag though. Yeah, that 777 engine is huge. You're not gonna slip through someone's radar undetected with that thing. The cross section alone. Hmm. Not a bad flight today. Cutting right up through the Appalachians. I'm a huge fan of flying over relief. As long as I don't have to ditch into it. Winds are from the west-northwest at 78 knots, so we're going to have a good shove. Oh yeah, the crab angle on this is just real. That's pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and switch over at contact center. And where am I? Approximately 20 nautical miles east-southeast of Bluefield VR.
American 2681, radar contact tail. American 2681, thanks. Climb and maintain flight level 220. November 7 Kilo Alpha. If you got it now, the field figure 1 to 2 o'clock, about 15 miles.
We're aboard today. I got it right now.
Thank you.
BC Center, good evening. Embraer November 6532 Zulu, flight level 291 for 390, approximately 20 nautical miles east of Bravo Lima Charlie VOR.
November 6532 Zulu, Washington Center. Good evening. Radar contact position as reported. Climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain flight level 390, Phenom 32 Zulu. Okay, we're in the system.
November 314 Romeo Sierra. Fly runway heading runway 1 right over takeoff.
Runway heading 1 right,
Air Canada 2993 Heavy, welcome to Washington. Taxi to the ramp via left Juliet, Kilo 1 Kilo, crossing runway 110. November 7 Kilo Alpha, clear visual approach from runway 5 right, and report the train inbound. Report your base turn. Is that Delta 2393?
Yes,
That's approved, let me know when you're back. Delta 5195, same launch number?
0.75.
Delta 5195, roger, descend via Proud to arrival. Philly altimeter is 3003, except maintain Mach 0.70 or less.
0.7075 to the left. Activity proud to arrival. And we're still for Philly.
Philly altimeter 3003.
Please do so, please.
Delta 1277, same Mach number?
Mark 76, that's 1277.
Delta 1277, maintain success forward speed.
Say again, sir?
Delta 1277, maintain Mach 0.75 or greater.
75 or greater, Delta 77.
Center Cessna 245 Juliet Sierra 360 heading 2000.
November 245 Juliet Sierra, Washington Center. Good evening, your radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190, clear direct for me.
Direct extremely flight level 190 for Juliet Sierra.
And aircraft at Dulles, push onto the ramp at your discretion, call for taxi.
Washington Center, November 46 Bravo Echo is out of Raleigh at 1,400 for 3,000.
November 46 Bravo Echo, Washington Center. Hello, climb and maintain 16,000 and clear direct Alden.
Clear direct Alden, climb and maintain 16,000 is Bravo Echo.
Delta 209, contact New York Center 125.32.
Washington Center. Hello, it's American 2330, passing 190, climbing 370, 78 miles to the west of Raleigh, VOR.
Southwest 1960, Washington. Say again, what were you saying? So it was 1960 Washington Center, hello. And American 2330 Washington Center, climb maintain flight level 370. American 2330, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Station for Columbus here, runway heading 3,000 feet.
Sorry about the mute. I went on mute for a little while. Just kind of making sure that Mrs. Digi was getting by. She's been in a lot of pain lately.
Maintain 430 to head remain. Columbus here.
Climb maintain 370, American
Meanwhile,
2330. Sorry if I can't hear you.
good gravy, this crab angle.
358 to center maintain 3000. November 555 Delta X-ray, say approach requested in Newport News. Roger. Southwest 1495 Washington Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 350. And Southwest 1495, clear direct Eager.
Looks like it, buddy. Looks like it.
November 7 Kilo Alpha.
I do wish the screen was brighter, but that's okay.
Life Flight 12 Washington Center, clear to the Raleigh Airport via radar vectors Lupon and Miles. Maintain 8,000 departure frequency with me, squawk 4660.
Clear to Raleigh radar vectors 8,000 departure frequency.
We're not doing too bad on the climb, actually, even though we're, like, using cruise to 10.
Delta 1441 Washington Center, good evening.
But I'm going to give it a bit more juice.
And Life Flight 12, read back correct, call for taxi. Delta 2234, leave my airspace, Atlanta Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, good day, Delta 2234.
We are in the green jello for DC Center,
Delta
and
5195.
we got a while before we get to
Vector
Cleveland
control
Center.
Sequencing, turn right heading 160.
Cleveland Center is 119.875.
Vector 413 Washington Center, hello. United 441 contact, correction, contact New York Center 125.32.
125.32, United 441, thank you.
There goes 757 spy flight. Nice.
United 358, no problem. Do you have the field site? United 358, clear visual approach from Wayland Center. No problem. United 538, contact walk, correction, New York Center 125.
Oopsies. Dropped my mouse.
Thank you.
That's okay. I never touch the 441 flight numbers. Always want to leave them for them.
Pilot Club 1496, Washington Center. Good evening.
1348.
JetBlue 1348.
Look at that, we hit our flight level.
Correction, does that maintain 3,000? Do you have the river in sight?
Put every time the river is
Let's hit cruise to 10.
Sorry about the late descent to your clear vision. Correction, cleared Mount Vernon visual.
Alright, ring a ding ding.
No, you clear the Mount Vernon numbers for 1 and 1, just
Let me know how the sound is coming out for you, because I know I have VATSIM going on in the background, and I've tried to keep the sim volume not too incredibly loud, but just enough for you guys to hear it without having to, crank up the sound in the back. In fact, I might even be able to give it a bit more juice, just so you hear it. Yeah, this should right around here should probably be fine.
291 leaves my airspace Atlanta offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Okay, not as bumpy as it was in terms of mountains and such. We're kind of like in the pocket.
2020 cross Jabo at a maintain 15,000. Philly altimeter is 3003. Delta 5195, turn right turn heading 270. UPS 2020 cross Jabo at 15,000. Philly altimeter 3003.
Say again for UPS 2020.
UPS 2020 cross Jabo at 15,000.
Cross Jabu at 15,000.
United 358, runway 1 center, clear to land. JetBlue 1348, runway 1 clear to land. Runway 1 clear to land, JetBlue 1348.
We are hitting the go juice
Delta
now.
440 Washington. Southwest 49, Southwest 1960, clear direct chop. Cross chopped at 11,000, 250 miles. Southwest 1960, clear direct chop.
Grafton Fur. We have a corporate pilot flying a Phenom 100 with some VIPs
Delta 5195, turn right heading 360.
headed off to State College.
Delta 2393, roger. Delta 5195, clear direct front and rejoin the arrival.
We do have some traffic on Vatsim tonight. DC Center's hopping.
Delta 5195, actually clear direct Ridgey and rejoin the arrival.
Clear direct Ridgey and the one. Center, good evening, United.
204 with you.
He said he may have made another bad financial decision. Does it involve the words flight and sim? I think it does.
United 3024, squawk my Charlie.
Squawk Charlie for you.
Light flight 12, would you like runway 5 or runway 23? Light flight 12, roger, runway 23, taxi to Charlie.
Runway 23, Charlie.
It also might include aerosoft and toes. Well, there we go. Happy landings, my friend. Oh, here we go. We got some traffic coming the other way. 3,000 feet below. I think 3,000 feet below. Like way
November
below.
5 Delta X-ray, do you have it in sight? November
It's
5
either
Delta X-ray, clear
3
direct
or
240.
30.
And descend and maintain 3,000. And descend and maintain 3,000.
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
United 3224. With you, short of X-ray, keep Charlie.
United 3024, runway 30, taxi via Zulu Yankee 11.
Order to detect devices, Yankee 11, United report.
Runs real well? Oh, man, that's great. Happy to hear that. west side of the Appalachians. We're getting some slight chop coming off the mountains. Just a little bit.
Is that an SO at 11,000?
Just enough for me to turn the seatbelt signs back on.
Cross SO at 10,250 knots.
Delta 1595, roger. Break Southwest 1960, cleared direct to
30 to 40. Let's go.
At 1,250 knots. If you're reading it back, I just hear static.
Yeah, sorry. Trust job.
Citation 503 Kilo Kilo coming up the top of the fence.
November 3 Kilo Kilo, defendant pilot discretion, maintain 1,000.
Pilot discretion on 11000 for 3 Kilo Kilo.
Okay, but about like 70%, 75% of the way through DC Center from my part. Like we're way westbound. We're like almost due west of Dallas.
Bearwing 442 Washington Center, early. Triple 1340, welcome to Washington, taxi to be a kilo. Every kilo for 1340.
Nice. So Frankfurt to Toronto Pearson. Service.
DC Center 31, Henry.
31 Washington Center, I hear you loud and clear. Where are you?
31, we are 60 miles to the west, east of Dulles, requesting pop-up by part of Dulles. We'd like to do a couple, one practice approach to the first issue.
31 Roger, walk 7043, say aircraft type.
7034, the log type T38 Charlie.
T38.
7043. 31 squawk 7043.
7043, the log 3.
A Talon? If that's the plane that I think it is, sweet. But wait, I think that's what they were flying, so yeah.
Washington Center, United, 37 for her, ready to takeoff. United 3024, fly runway heading, runway 30, clear for takeoff. Runway heading, runway 30, clear off, United 3024.
How are we doing here? Okay, I don't see any traffic right now. There's going to be somebody coming in due east of me, but there's no factory here.
358 taxi to the ramp via Zulu. UPS 2020 contact.
Should be getting handed off to Cleveland Center shortly.
Contact New York Center 132.7.
Dipping fuel right now. Ground speed's 379. Or I want to save as much fuel as I can. Might need it later.
31 is radar contact position as reported. Clear to the Dulles Airport via radar vectors direct. Climb and maintain 5,000.
The
31 cleared
T-50.
to Dulles radar vector.
Is the T-50? Wait,
direct,
hold on.
5,000.
Gotta satisfy curiosity now.
31 is that correct?
Golden Eagle. South Korean supersonic advanced jet trainer light combat aircraft. Ooh. Hello.
November 55 Delta X-ray clear visual approach from White 25 and White 25 for that.
Did you mean this? Because that looks cool. We should be on our way.
Left gear 12 from White 23 clear for Delta.
Yeah, that's cool. DC Center, feed out 32 Zulu. Did I miss any transmissions?
Negative.
Should be transitioning out of their airspace anytime now.
Port flight 91 Washington Center, where are you? Port flight 91 expected PDC.
Delta 19.
T-50 does not look bad.
Delta 1960 approved woman in the back.
Center United 3024 with you. Reach out where we're heading.
United 3024 radar contact calling and maintain flight level 230.
Contact flight level 220. United 664.
United 3024 leaving 4000 clear direct Swan.
Direct 1 with you, passing 4000. United 664.
Pass up 1496 in my airspace. Atlanta's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Change approved. 1496. Good night.
You too. American 2681 stands for you. Atlanta's closed. Frequency change approved. Left guard 12 radar contact. Clear direct coupon.
Correct.
Delta 1277 contact New York approach 120.8. Delta 1277 New York approach 120.8.
120.8, how's 1277? See ya.
Delta 440 cross chopped out maintain 11050 knots.
Yeah, they are. They're hopping. Stand by, folks. Bear me.
November 320 contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
119.87. Phenom Fuji Zulu. Thanks for the EC. See ya.
Yeah.
Archer, left heading 360, descend and maintain 3000.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Embraer Phenom 32 Zulu, excuse me, Phenom November 6532 Zulu, flight level 390, 49 knots, 49 nautical miles from Psycho.
KNOV 6532 Zulu, Cleveland Center, radar contact.
Okay, so somewhere between here and Psycho, or just past Psycho, we're going to begin probably our descent. Also don't see any traffic around me, so that's good. Most of the traffic I think is on the East Coast or headed towards like Detroit or Toronto or something. Let me see. Let's take a look. Alright, so this is us. And we've got...
That's Mike Alpha, in the airspace anyways. Please off my weather service terminal, frequency change approved today.
Yeah, we're pretty quiet over here.
American 2120, airspace to the east, Boston dock line weather service terminal, frequency change approved today.
Frequency change approved till next time.
He said anything but that. Wow. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask.
6532 Zulu. 32 Zulu, cross Burley at maintain 7000 feet, University altimeter 3005.
Cross Bernie at 7,000. Please repeat altimeter.
The University altimeter 3005.
3005 University altimeter and crossing Bernie at 7,000 for Phenom 32 Zulu. Thanks.
Formula 1, you're delivered with Patrick.
Okay, so let me think. Stand by. Let's do some numbers here. Bernie's going to be 7,000, and I've got a 70 nautical mile leg, and I'm in another 56 nautical mile leg, so probably about 30 in. So 30 and 70 is 100. I'm at 40,000, and I need to be at 7,000. So if I need to lose 33,000 feet, if I need to lose 30,000 feet, I'd start at 100 nautical miles. So I'm probably going to start now. Let's get the alt cell set for 7,000. And I'm going to check, I want to see charts, because I want to see what the,
Out at 1075, runway 21 left, clear to land, wind 2905.
2 left, clear to land, Delta 1075.
Air Canada 792, cross Nook, at maintain flight 310.
oh wait, hold on.
Air Canada 792, cross Nook, at maintain flight 310.
Easier thing for me to do is go on Sky Vector.
United 698, contact Toronto Center 132.17. United 698, Cleveland Center.
698, go ahead.
United 698, contact New York Center 132.17.
I'm checking something.
3217, have a good night.
Alright, so let me see where Pittsburgh is.
United 245, contact Toronto approach 132.8.
Okay, yeah, we should be able to begin descent now. Hey, good to see you, Nathan. We're flying a Phenom 100. We have a corporate pilot here, ferrying some passengers to State College. Okay, I think we're going to begin our descent now. Cleveland Center, Phenom 32 Zulu is vacating flight level 390.
Yeah, 32 Zulu, roger that.
Oof, I like how those engines spool down. Alright, so we're going 424, so probably a little bit better than 2,000 feet per minute. Or right around 2,000 is fine.
Given 55445, sorry about that, turn left heading 200, vectors reapproach.
200, approach.
Book of Gaming, love your soul, my friend. God bless you and your family. Yahweh protect you in Jesus' name.
I'm with you.
Okay, 792, cross Nook at maintain flight level 310.
Nook at maintain flight level 310.
Okay, 142.24, right to land.
Look at this cute little plane.
Clear to land, Bravo 248. Air Canada 142.
With 55445, just to maintain 2,300.
That's 2,300,
Okay, so checking the charts. I do not see anyone around me. Clear traffic pretty much all the way to State College right now. Most of the traffic that you hear on frequency is like around Cleveland, and Detroit, and upstate New York, and New York Center's got some traffic in and out of
United
Indianapolis.
Airlines 2226 at 15,000 feet, climbing to 23,000.
2226, Cleveland Center, climb maintain flight level 390.
United 2226, climbing and maintaining flight level 390.
Toronto, Star Charter 350 Heavy, 14.2 on the 15,000.
Let's take off calling the call sign.
Star Charter 350.
Star Charter 350, Cleveland Center, hello, welcome.
Alright, so we began our descent a little bit late. I'm probably going to be somewhere around 8 to 7,000 by the time I get to Bernie. If I'm able to, I'm probably just going to pitch the thing down and just dive, and we should be fine. Oh, look at that. I completely missed that I have minimum safe altitudes or altitudes for the sectors on even on the IFR charts. So as long as I stay above 5,000 feet, I should be fine, and I'm at 34,000 feet, so I think we're gonna be fine. Also, as we start to slow down, as we get closer, 2,000 feet per minute is going to continue to be the descent rate, so we should be able to make up for lost time.
Canadian 55445, you have 5 miles from Gapcho.
I think.
Right heading 210, maintain 2,000 feet to establish. Let's push runway 24, clear to land.
210 at 2,300, call established, clear to land, 234.
It got cloudy, chat. It got cloudy.
So it's a 1075, welcome to Detroit. Taxi to the ramp via Whiskey Juliet. Good day.
Look, there's a gap.
Juliet to the ramp, Delta 1075. We're actually just parking south, so we'll take Tango, so let's go with you. Oh no, sorry, Juliet's fine. Juliet's fine. Delta 1075.
So 1075, taxi over your discretion.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, we're not doing bad. We're gonna catch up to 7,000, no problem. Now, let me think. This is not an arrival, so I don't have to be at a specific altitude at Phillipsburg. If I cared, though, and I took a close look at Phillipsburg, there is an obstacle at 2,855 feet. So, considering that the direct path to Hugset is going to be 4,900 feet, I definitely don't want to be under 7,000. I don't think I'm going to be at that altitude at that point. I think I'm just going to cruise in at 7,000 if I get there early. We'll be flying over Kilo Papa Sierra Bravo, which is Phillipsburg mid-state. I think it's municipal or regional. So we'll see it under us if we have a break in the cloud cover, which it looks like we might up ahead.
Formula 1 contact, Toronto approach 132.8.
So let's adjust the vertical speed.
Cleveland, Star Charter 350 Heavy. Going to be able to climb this level.
Star Truck 250 Heavy, climbing level 200.
Level 200, thanks, Star Charter.
ATC has been hopping tonight. Not incredibly slammed, but they've been active. I'm glad I flew.
Make it 1102 Cleveland Center, runway 24 left, taxi by Juliet, Juliet 5, Beamer.
Cleveland Walker 877, climbing level 280,
Walker 877 Cleveland Center, welcome.
So once we get to Phillipsburg, we'll know whether or not we're going to get vectors
It's all
to.
cat, Cleveland Center will be closing here in 5 minutes, apologies.
Roger. Nice. Well, okay, we're not going to be in Cleveland Center for much longer. Because once we get to Phillipsburg, we'll be in New York Center.
JetBlue 740. Not quite yet.
Hmm?
Well, JetBlue 740 if you want to. You can cross K's at flight level 320, and then you can switch to advisory.
Captain, take care, my friend. Great to have you aboard. Until next time.
KMKJ 792, Toronto's off in line with the service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Over to the dark side again. 792, thank you.
Channel 140, could we confirm when we land we're going to be vacating to the left?
Ticket 142, that's affirm. That's the only way you can vacate, unfortunately, 24 right.
Okay, thanks. Because I was looking at charts that said you could vacate to the right. I wasn't sure, so I had to ask.
Well, if you can vacate to the right, you have to land within 1,000 feet. If you can do that, I'll be impressed.
I'll need a miracle. Thanks, sir.
Number 6532 Zulu, contact New York approach 132.17.
132.17 for Phenom 22 Zulu. Until next time, see you.
United 2226, I'm going to be closing here shortly. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
United 2226, repeat that last transmission.
United 2226, I'm closing. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Good day from United 2226.
There we go, found it.
363, scattered areas of moderate precipitation beginning after 12 o'clock at about 10 miles, extending for 30 miles.
New York Center, Delta 613, with you at flight level 120.
Delta 613, this frequency and error, contact New York Center 125.32.
My apologies.
UPS 2020, wind 280 at Niner, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Runway 27 right, go to land, UPS 2020.
New York Center, good evening. Phenom November 6532 Zulu, flight level 211, headed down to 7,000, inbound Phillipsburg for Bernie.
November 6532 Zulu, New York Center, welcome. Can you expedite your descent down to 7,000, please? I'm trying to get you set up for the ILS, RNAV runway 6 approach to University Park.
We'll pull the chute for 32 Zulu. Let's go.
Number 32 Zulu, thank you, and see if I can get you an altimeter here. Closest one I've got on the board is the Allentown altimeter, 299er.
29er, 9er, 9er for Phenom 32 Zulu. Thanks so much.
Turkish 6363, Cleveland Center is closing up here. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Anybody
Have a
feel
good
like
night.
deploying gear at 20,000 feet?
Report,
I do.
63, 66,
Fifth, American 1633, descend and maintain 4,000.
Okay, there we go. There's the speed reduction I wanted.
And November 6532 Zulu, turn right heading 100, vector is for your approach, descend and maintain 5,000.
Right turn, 100 down to 5,000 feet on 32 Zulu. Okay, let's see. 500. Let's drop anchor. We're gonna go 2,600 feet per minute, maybe even 2,800, and that should definitely get us down quick. A little bit of forward speed's not bad if we're gonna descend at 2,800 feet per minute. Let's make this guy's job easier. Captain, good evening, my friend. You join us on approach into State College in Pennsylvania. In a whispering voice. We're almost to the airport. Okay, here we go.
Virgin 787, Washington Center is closing up shop here. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
change approved, Virgin 7790.
Good to see you, my friend. This is a sight picture I'm not used to seeing in a civilian aircraft. Tactical descent. Let's go. Alright, so do me a favor, computer. Give me weather for State College again. Well, actually, period. Wind 320 at 9er, gusts 16. So, winds out of the north? Woohoo! New York Center, feed on 32 Zulu, confirm. Are you going to be vectoring me for a north entry to State College?
November 32 Zulu, affirmative. I'm getting you set up here for the Arna runway 6. You can expect to turn eventually for, I guess, high bob, if that's how you pronounce it.
Not a problem. We'll reconfigure. Diving like a submarine for 32 Zulu.
I appreciate it. Thank you. You're a little bit off course here for the vector, but I'll give you a direct here to high map shortly, and then I'll have you join the approach if that works for you.
That works for me. Just give me just enough time to pull up the RNAV 6.
Thanks. Just let me know when you got it, and just continue that descent, and we'll get you turned in here shortly. American 1633, turn right direct to Martin, descend and maintain 3,000. UPS 2020 Heavy, welcome to Philly. You can exit right when able and just taxi straight into the ramp. Your choice. Have a good night.
Right. You mean left enable? Because we're...
Yes, forgot the UPS park's down there. UPS 2020 exit left when able and taxi to parking via Sierra and
This is sub 9,
Sierra,
kids.
Sierra 3, cross runway 27 left at Sierra, Sierra 3.
New York Center 32 Zulu has RNAV 6 pulled up.
November 32 Zulu, thank you. Stand by, let me get this worked out for you. November 32 Zulu, continue to descend, maintain 4,500.
4,500 for feet on 32 Zulu.
Delta 613 with you at flight level 2 Victor.
I'm predicting some right turns in
Level
that future.
613 New York Center, and confirm your climb at flight level 400.
Yes, we are climbing to flight level 400 Delta 613.
you. November 32 Zulu, how about this? Turn right heading 310.
Right turn to 310, Phenom 32 Zulu.
Yep, and then you can expect a direct high map off the vector there.
Expect that for 32 Zulu, thanks.
American 1633, 4 miles from Martin, maintain 3000 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 27 right approach. November 6532 Zulu, you can keep the right turn going, cleared and direct high map.
Keeping it going to high map for 32 Zulu, thanks. Once I'm pointing a high map, I should be able to go direct to it. Hey, thanks for the raid. Welcome in, friends. We are in Microsoft Flight Sim. We're coming
November 2
into
Victor Hotel, leaving my airspace to the west.
State College.
Is closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good night.
Thanks for the follow-up shift. Welcome to the Digi Fam.
How are you? I'm doing good.
You too.
Let's go. All right. Now I should be able to go direct to time map.
270 at Niner, runway 27 right, clear to land. American 2020, New York Center, welcome.
Get some flaps in. We're chugging. Good to see you, Upshift. Still in heading mode? Fix that. Thanks.
United 698, maintain 250 knots, spacing for Kennedy.
250 knots.
American 2120, clear to direct Punky, cross Punky at flight level 190 and 250 knots. Flight level 190,
70 knots should be fine.
November 6532 Zulu, 4 miles from high map. Cross high map at 4,500 and maintain 4,500 until established on the final approach course. Cleared straight in RNAV runway 6 approach University Park.
Cleared straight in RNAV 6 will maintain 4,500 until on the approach, and we are at a direct high map for Phenom 32 Zulu.
Delta 61 Kilo, leaving my airspace to the south. Washington Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
It's a phenomenal stream night.
United 698, cross Punky at flight level 190.
Punky 190.
Yeah, give me the RNAV. Gotta change this out. Quickly. Give me RNAV 6. Final. There we go. Okay, so high maps is 4,400. Yeah. Toyosa is going to be 3,200, so we're going to want to be 3,200 for the approach. Alright, Alright, flying like the big boys do. 180 knots for the approach. With gear down. And here is approach mode. Approach mode is armed.
Yeah, 698, just confirm you're still doing 250 knots.
Light path is captured.
Hey, affirmative, 250 knots.
Roger. Lufthansa 40 Bravo, hello. I don't control that arrival into Newark. Boston Center normally does when they're close, so return to Unicom, but contact Newark approach when you're closer. That'll be on 128.55.
Sub-flight, kids.
November 6532 Zulu wind 330 F4, runway 6, cleared to land.
Runway 6, clear to land. Looking beautiful out there for Phenom 22 Zulu. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Start slowing down because there is no one else around me and I can take my time. Flaps 1. Actually, I think flaps 2 at this point.
United 698, I'm in altitude, maintain flight level 200 and turn left heading 060 vector spacing.
Men 2000, 060 spacing.
Yeah, I just want to confirm that's flight level 200, not 2000.
200 and 060 on the heading.
Thank you. American 2120, contact New York approach 125.7. Good night. American 1633, welcome to Philly exit right when able, and contact Philly departure on 128.4 for time.
Flaps 3. Gear is down, indeed. Nathan Plains checklist. Gear down? Yes. Check gear down? Yes. Really, seriously, is the gear down? Yes. Gear down checklist complete. This is 2020 actually.
698. You want us to go faster or slower? We can go slower by about 50 knots.
Hey, 698, just do not exceed or maintain 250 knots legally. I can't give you any slower than that.
Roger, 250, 698. It's about 70 knot tailwind right now.
That's all good, yeah. You
That's
should
fast.
be back to Pucky here shortly. The spacing did not work out with you and the other guy going to Kennedy, so gotta do the vectors.
New York Center, Phenom 320, quick sanity check. I am clear to land 6, right?
November 32 Zulu, affirmative. Thanks for checking. Runway 6, you are clear to land.
Fantastic. Confirm clear to land 6. V2 Never hurts to check.
And New York Center, Diamond November 4 Whiskey is Diamond 62, about 20 miles, 50 miles north of Harrisburg, BOR. Looking to get flight following.
Okay, let's go yacht hamper off and autopilot off. My aircraft.
November 419 Mike Whiskey, New York Center. Welcome, squawk 6771.
Alright, squawk 6771. Dynamic Whiskey.
United 698, cleared direct Pucky and maintain flight level 190.
Direct Pucky 190.
Alright, gangway, I'm coming in. Let's take it in idle. Little floaty, no worries. We got plenty of time to land. Oh, nice.
November 419 Mike Whiskey, radar contact 35 miles southeast of the Phillipsburg BOR, 5,500. Just confirm you said you were a Diamond and looking for flight following to Reading?
Affirmative, Diamond, flight following to Reading, Dynamic Whiskey.
Roger. Do you have your specific aircraft code? Is it DA-20 or 46?
62, DA-62.
None of the above. Okay, thanks. DA-62, flight following to Reading. Thanks. Maintain VFR 5,500. Advise prior to any route or altitude changes, and I assume you're heading direct to Reading at this time?
Affirmative, direct Reading, and I'll continue with 5,500 VFR, Dynamic Whiskey.
November 9 Mike Whiskey, thank you, and I'll get you the, let's see here, Harrisburg altimeter 3006, more than 1 hour old.
Great, 3006, Dynamic Whiskey, thanks.
United 698, contact New York approach 125.7. Good night.
25.7, have a good night, United 698.
November 32 Zulu, welcome to University Park. Just taxi to parking via Alpha. Have a good night.
Maxing parking via Alpha for 32 Zulu. Thanks for the EC. Have a great night.
You too. See ya.
See ya.
Correction, New York Center, Air Canada 2994 with you, level 335 climbing
Float for days. Float for
Air
days.
Canada 2994 New York Center, welcome. I'm in altitude, maintain flight level 360 as a final.
Climb flight level 360 as final, Air Canada 2994.
Yeah, we could probably pull off here. Bravo 3. Yeah, it's fine. All right, welcome down. The commercial airline terminals over that way.
781, this frequency and error, contact New York Center 125.32.
But we're not going to go there. We're going to go over here. Welcome to State College. Some negative transfer from trucking. You're supposed to be on the taxi line. Oh, my goodness. All right, hang on. Okay. I believe this next turn is Delta, and then we're going to be taking Delta to the back. Sogan, don't ever change. Seriously. Thanks so much for being here. A roast in good time. Okay, guys, welcome to State College. Not bad, not bad. A little over an hour and like, what, 5 minutes?
November 419er Mike Whiskey. I'm close enough shot here, but my colleague is taking over. Contact New York Center 125.32. Good to see you. Have a good night.
Hey, 2532, thanks for ATC and thanks for staying online, and I'm Mike Whiskey.
No problem. Delta 613, leaving my airspace to the south. Washington Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Frequency change approved. Thanks for ATC.
Air Canada 2994, contact New York Center 125.3.
All right, folks, that's going to do it. Let's go ahead and power this thing down. Parking brake is on. Let's go ahead and turn those engines off. Flight director's off. Yard dampers already off. And I don't need anything else running, do I? No. Put the chocks on. And let's give the control lock in place. At least. Alright. Cool. So we won't need gens. Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and take the seatbelt signs off. Set the ELT back to test reset. Pumps are off. Hydraulic pumps off. ADS AOA is off. Windshield stuff is off. Bus ties back to open. Supply control back to crew. We're going to go ahead and cut out the pressure. Ignition is off. And bleed is off. Mode manual. Okay, flaps are definitely stowed. And no, I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and cut batteries. There is no GPU here, correct? No, it's not. Yeah, folks, we're down. This was fun. Not bad for a flight out of North Carolina to Penna. We are at another FlightSim.to scenery. We'll do a quick check around before we go ahead and call it for tonight. I downloaded both the Mountain Empire Airport and the State College from FlightSim.to. You can find them there. Mountain Empire is Kilo Mike, Kilo Juliet, and State College is Kilo Uniform November Victor. Honestly, I'm really happy with what I got for free 99. And again, like I said, the commercial terminal's over this way. Got gates and such. All things considered, I am really glad I got this. Great excuse to get out here. Um, nice flight in, nice floaty flight in, and I'm happy. I'm happy with what I see. Nice, nice little shack. Yeah, so I think this is like the FBO, and there is our plane. All right, this was cool. This was very cool. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and say that might might be it for me for this weekend. Depends on what I'm doing. I can't think of anything that I'm going to be doing, but I am going to be spending family time and probably catching up with some folks on Sunday. So I'm not expecting to be on those days. I might still squeak some time out. I don't know. Probably not. And if I do anything, there might be a quick stream tomorrow night. But again, this was probably going to be it for weekend stuff. What what am I what am I spinning my wheels for? My brain is like, there's something you forgot to do. There's something you forgot to do. There's nothing I forgot to do. I'm just checking to see who else is around right now. So, who else is around right now that's in the flight sim world? Um, I'm checking. We have, let's see. Lockstrot is doing ENRA server. Stu is doing a fly-in to Kilo Charlie Alpha Echo. I think he's either doing ATC or something. ATC ground stream for Cross Hyperu. And who else? Ooh, you know what I can do? We can probably go raid Mustafa. Hogger, very good to see you, my friend. Uh, Happy to have you aboard. We had a nice time flying out from North Carolina to State College, and I did float it down because I was going too fast. But at the same time, had a great time on VATSIM. Great time on VATSIM. Such great control tonight. So, folks, do me a favor, stick around. We're gonna go ahead and raid Mustafa if he's not already done, and that's it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I really appreciate having all of you aboard. Like I always like to say at the end of every stream, if you want true peace, you want the Prince of Peace, and that is Jesus Christ. My friends, take care, and hope you have a great Thursday night and great Friday night if I don't catch you. Let's go ahead and say hi to Mustafa. Take care, friends. God bless you, and until next time, we'll see ya. Bye.